Like, I saw it, and I was like, if I don't get underneath of that, it's going.
I love it. Mike's like, hey, are you okay now?
Right. Because I could tell something wasn't right.
We wanted to take a minute to thank our friends at thebikerlawyers.com. If you're ever in an accident in Iowa or Minnesota, make sure to call and ride the recovery road with. Hi guys, this is Meg. If you're new to our channel, welcome. This is a moto vlog that follows my journey on two wheels, and Cameraman comes along with me. We also frequently have a lot of our friends on this channel. And this particular video is part 2 of our first ever moto tour. We will be doing more moto tours, and we hope some of you will come along. If you haven't already, it would mean so much to Mike and I if you would go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can get notifications about all of our two-wheeled adventures and continue coming on the journey with us. So if you saw our last video, you saw Al went down a couple of times, and he may have gone down again, and that's where we pick up.
We'll carry you back up if you want.
Yeah, good job. Thank you, Darcy.
Darcy was the hero there. Well, Meg was the hero there. But...
I was like falling in the pit.
Yeah, we would have been in that pit.
And I was like, it's teetering, and if there's not something, it's falling in the pit.
Oh, we got a perfect pit. Sit over
Yeah.
It is not falling in the pit.
You gotta get in front of it. He's able to put it right on the edge of the rock.
Like, I saw it, and I was like, if I don't get underneath of that, it's going.
I love it. Mike's like, hey, are you okay now?
Right. Because I could tell something wasn't right.
His steering is fucking, I'm telling you.
Is that what it is?
I don't know where the hell he was going. He was just going. So when he's hitting these bumps, these rocks, and he's doing this, it's not going anywhere.
Meg, hold this. Take off your pants, get in the water. I'm laying down. I gotta cool down. I'm going crayfish hunting.
See if you can find a leech.
Right as you hit that bump, I was trying to snap that bag,
Yeah?
and I
Broke your
broke
nail?
my nail all the way down.
Yeah. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that's nice and cold. Okay. Feeling good.
It was not. Ooh, my knees. That's better. And my half cherries.
Damn, that's wild.
Half American flag.
It's just wild how that happened. I like it.
Yeah.
You're getting good at lifting bikes.
It was heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, holding it from down there was heavy.
Hold this a second. Thank you. That's awesome.
Where are you pressing?
Huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a nice little swim here. See, we take the dirt road. You know, we would never have done this.
Find something you never would have.
I mean, when we were in Vermont, we stopped like at like 5 or 10.
So many of them.
But they were like all the way like waist, neck, deep, and so fresh.
So, if you didn't get the gist of what was happening, we had actually altered the route that I had originally planned for this afternoon, third day of our tour. If you saw the last video, Al went down 2 times that morning. So if you haven't seen it, go back and watch part 1. It really is one of my more favorite videos. And because of that, we had to go fix a couple of things on his bike, make sure it was rideable, make sure he was okay. So we altered our route. and that meant that I tried to cut it short using mapping software, and we accidentally ended up on a dirt road, which, as you can imagine, was a little difficult for Al on his Harley. Really for anyone on their Harley. Mike, the gentleman who was with us on his BMW adventure bike, had no issues. But the rest of the bikes, the Ducati and my bike and Mike's bike and Al's bike, were not made for that.
Just on the dirt road, Mike says, "Hey, Al, you doing okay?" And he went right off the edge.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
You've done a good job of falling like right to the end, on the edge of like a crevasse without actually going in. That's pretty good.
I was close to going in.
Statistically, that's impossible.
Right.
I said to Megan, I feel bad for Al. She said, why? I said, because he went down and hit, or had an incident 5 times in corners. And then he's going straight, and the son of a bitch found a way to go down again. I said 5 of the gnarly turns. They were all gnarly turns.
You heard me hard.
I knew it, and then I looked at him. I'm like, "What's he looking at me for?" And I said, "He's gonna go off the road." And man, you didn't.
I got stopped before.
Now I'm trying to figure what the hell that car was doing up that road. That doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
man.
He looked like he had a rough time too.
I'll tell you, he's not gonna have no bottom to that car when he.
After our dirt road adventure, we actually got caught in the only rain that we had for the entire 4 days of the tour. So we were incredibly fortunate. Of course, Michael and I had rain gear with us on the trip, but we did not have it on us that day. So it was actually a pretty cold ride for June. But the conditions were wonderful. We had so much fun on this tour. More fun than we expected, I think. And there was a lot of, I don't know if anxiety is the right word, anticipation maybe leading up to the tour, because Mike and I just wanted so much for everyone to have an amazing time. We had been on moto tours before. If you have not watched our videos from when we went on a dirt bike tour in California, or when we went on a dirt bike tour in Costa Rica, and then a self-guided tour in Costa Rica on enduro bikes, go back and check them out. They're some of the greatest adventures Michael and I have ever had in our whole life since we were kids. So if you've never seen them, go back and look. But we absolutely loved those tours. We loved that they took care of everything for us. And we wanted everyone that came on our tour to have the same experience. We wanted them to be able to just show up and not have to worry about anything. So we worked very hard to make sure that we had good routes planned, to make sure that we had food that everyone likes, and we sent out questionnaires in advance, beverages, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, that I was going to cook meals that would work for everyone's dietary needs, and everything just went really well and really smooth, and we are so looking forward to another tour in the fall and can't wait to meet some more of you guys on that tour. Yeah. But that was really fun. We're going to do that again this year with them.
Al, did you have a good time on the trip?
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah. What was your favorite ride?
The one where I didn't fall down.
Was that the Sidewinder? The second day when we left? The first day we were.
I like twisties. I really do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like the twisties, especially when they're switching back and forth quick.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You didn't like off-roading, did you?
No, I don't care too much for that on a Harley.
Excellent.
Al, you were
You fall down and going straight on them roads.
You had the best attitude. Like, you just get back up and go. Yeah. And I get it. Like we went on our dirt bike trip every time. I fell probably 15 times the first day. When we were in Costa Rica, I don't even know how many times I fell. 30 times, literally, because I could not keep the bike up in the mud. Like, just down and back up, down, back up. And I'm breathing so heavy, I can't get myself together. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I've been there, and so I give you all the credit.
Nice.
Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you come back on the trip again, Al?
It's been a pleasure crashing for you people.
You're very graceful for a man of your age.
Yeah, well, definitely come back. Yeah, dude. Yeah, oh, sure.
All right, what about you, Mike?
Try to eliminate some things.
Like what? Oh, the accidents?
Yeah, falling down.
I'm not going to call it an accident. It was a drop.
Yeah, they were
Except for the one going straight.
they were soft drops. Yeah, well, that one there was a car coming.
There was a car coming.
It was like
You were
football field
off-road.
away, and I was
You were
scared.
off-road, and you were looking out for me, so I appreciate it. What
Yeah,
Mike?
holler. My car
Darcy.
crashed.
Oh, Darcy's the one.
You're gonna go this way.
Okay.
Or you're gonna skip around.
What was your favorite ride? Which one? Which day?
I like them all. I like the twisties and the elevation change and cutbacks and
And thank you for your knowledge with getting these bikes up. Because it was a huge help, right?
well, we're testing our skills in different ways, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Would you come back and do this trip again, Mike?
100%.
Darcy.
Darcy.
Yeah. Sorry.
100%.
Well, that's excellent. And you were on the Ducati V4, right?
Yeah, the Diablo.
And something about Darcy, I'll tell you guys. is he came on this trip all the way from Canada, and he did it with a book bag.
I did.
With a book bag.
Pretty.
So.
I couldn't do that. I need many things.
No, I did trailer it to Maryland.
Right,
But
but
yeah.
you can do this tour with just a book bag.
Yeah, I had no saddlebags, and so
That's excellent.
packed light.
All right, Mike, how about you? What's your favorite ride day?
My favorite ride was probably the second ride we did yesterday. And I'm not sure which route we were doing.
The
In the
Talon.
afternoon, the Talon.
Yeah.
Talon.
That one was
The Talon was really
was
cool.
great.
You know what I should do? I should give everybody
A trail of what we did.
Yeah.
those maps. The what are they? Freeman maps.
Yeah.
If you guys don't have Freeman maps, they're so cool. Have you seen the Freeman maps
Well,
out?
they had posted on the
A lot of
at Cooters, didn't they?
yes, they did,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a lot of
Cooters,
like
that seems like a long time ago.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
and a lot of folks
6 crashes ago.
Harley dealers in different places
Yeah,
have
it's
them
before I
for
got
free,
little,
like the
right.
back of the driving.
Control issue.
But I should like send everyone and mark off because we did so many of them. Like we did the
Right,
Hellbender,
right.
we did the town,
Sidewinder,
like so that you
yeah.
guys could see all the different. We did
It's hard
some
to
of the
remember all.
trails.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They sort of blend together. But that one I remember because it was right after we started, and then sometimes it comes up in the middle of the day, some great stretch, and then you forget about it because
Right.
so much has happened since then.
I mean, the waterfall on that, like that would be a nice place to stop. And if we had had more time yesterday,
I'm half
because
tempted
him
to
and
go
I had
there
stopped.
today.
I know
Yeah.
it was real nice.
It's not far from here.
I
is
know
it?
it's like 10 minutes, but that definitely that at the overlook at the Hawk's Nest is really nice.
Well, like at that point too, I felt like I was getting a better rhythm. You know, I lost a
And the
little confidence.
twisties.
Yeah, and after having a close call, and then, then I started getting a little more aggressive and getting after it a bit,
Yeah.
and then I was feeling a little better, and
Good.
that's part of it. So.
I mean, it is really technically challenging to do the under the
bridge ride.
The bridge ride, but the Talon is a different kind of technical.
Right. I love the under the bridge ride too. Apart from
It was just a little stressful,
we kept having to go back and
which it happens.
yeah, no, for sure it happens, but it's just
And there is still good people out there because whoever
That guy.
whoever you are out there that
With that
stopped and
tow
saved
truck,
us.
he was
Right,
yeah.
right.
Thank you.
We
Yeah,
wouldn't have
that's
been able
for
to get it
sure.
out.
I really appreciate all that help that came around. Although we had the roadblock, they had no.
They had no choice, right?
We got to help this guy get out of here so we can get going.
They couldn't
Right.
turn around. It's
No.
too tight.
Oh
it's a
yeah.
one-way street.
I mean,
Well, I think all three of you guys did an excellent
thank you
job,
so much
and
for
I'm very
coming.
happy that
And thank
for
you
our
for your,
first
like-
tour, you guys were here.
thank you for understanding that we're still figuring it out and
We're trying.
taking different things, and we want to do different
I'm gonna
destinations.
show you guys their bikes.
This is our first, because Teresa owned this place and Mike and I came out, she offered to let us come up here and we did the ride and we were just sort of blown away by
We got Darcy's bike, the Ducati V4. You let me ride it, and it is fast, boy. But very comfortable. It's like you're sitting in the bike. It's got that, what they call it, the auto blip for the clutch, which was money, and it's sexy exhaust. Very fast, very fun motorcycle. And then this man on his BMW 1250R. I rode this too. Seat's extremely comfortable. Riding position puts you up top, makes you feel like you're a god up top. Power's there. Obviously the technology, it's a BMW. Hard to get on and off of because it's 100 foot tall. And Al's bike, I can't believe this man has ridden, what, 35,000 miles on this bike. Dropped it, I can't tell you how many times. But it looks really good for 2015 that has been down quite often. But all three of these guys have been great. I'd do the whole trip again tomorrow if I could.
It was pouring, like torrential, and we were like, we just have to leave because it was pouring all day. So we just had to go out into the torrential, and then my bike was like sucking in water or something.
Tour guide, cook, the maid,
All of it in one.
entertainer.
Try hard. I feel like we did good with the amount of food, right?
We did great. I was gonna ask you how you thought you did in your first tour.
I think I did pretty good. I think, we didn't get to go with the whole plan that, I had route-wise, but we did a good portion of it. So I would say if we did, let's see, in total rides, I planned one for the day we left, which we did exactly what I planned. I planned a ride from Seneca Rocks to Hicko to New River Gorge, which we also did, and I think that ride went pretty well too. And then under the bridge yesterday we got to do, I think that went well. And then we got to do at least half of my planned ride in the afternoon. And then a little unplanned off-roading adventure.
It's not a motorcycle trip until you're off-road.
That's right.
At least once.
So I was happy with all that. I was happy with the fact that we got to do most of what I had planned. I think that this place worked out really well. So thank you, Teresa, Cabinets and New. If you guys want to come here with or without us, this is a great place to stay.
Absolutely.
I feel like, having the hot tub was key yesterday when we were freezing after we got caught out in like a pop-up storm. That was awesome. I really like the getting to do communal meals. I feel like that adds to getting to know folks in the motorcycle community, right?
Yeah, just a little slower pace, get a little, more connection.
I think that's nice. I don't mind cooking and doing that stuff. I'd rather honestly do that than get everybody dressed after a long, hard, tired day.
Yeah.
Back in our gear and back out. So I think it went well. How do you feel, Cameraman?
I don't think you could have gone no better.
Good.
I'm happy with it.
You know what? It was really nice. You said this yesterday, and I think it's right, that this number of days is the right amount to get to know folks.
Oh, yeah.
You really can get to know somebody in 3 days and, form a connection and make riding buddies.
Absolutely. Well, Al's been a riding buddy for quite a while, right?
That is true. This is not the first time
He's not a Meg's motorcycle journey version.
rookie. That's right.
Anything else to say, Al?
No, I'm a great follower of Meg's motorcycle journey.
You certainly are.
Recommend subscribing to the links because every one of them are great. Trust me, and I have them all.
Nice.
I can't. Al, I might do just an episode of Al.
Just Al. I mean,
LJI.
you're a natural entertainer. You do know that, right?
No, I do.
Yes, you are.
Hilarious.
I like having a good time.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
I like to have a lot of fun,
You added to our time. Thank you.
Well, that's quite all right. Glad you got some laughs.
Not from you falling, from you.
Your entertainment,
Yeah,
just you being you, Al, is hilarious.
Yeah,
You said some of the best one-liners I have ever heard in my life.
You backing me up.
Well, thank you. That's glad to be a help.
Maybe one day we can come up and ride because I know you said your daughter rides, right?
Yeah, my daughter, my son-in-law.
Son-in-law, yeah.
I would like to meet your daughter, another female rider.
Yeah, she's your age.
Okay, nice. I would love to meet her sometime. So I will be putting out additional information for our fall tour. We're still deciding on a date. It will likely be either in September or October. We will be doing the same route and the same destinations that we did on this tour, which was starting in Seneca Rocks in West Virginia and riding out to New River Gorge, and then coming back to Maryland, which is where the tour started and where Michael and I are from, if you're new. So we will probably do that again. We'll probably try to do all the same routes that we did this time, although eventually we plan to expand. We would really like to do some tours possibly on the Blue Ridge Parkway, possibly on the back of the Dragon, down to the tail of the Dragon. We still want to get a little bit more familiar with a lot of the roads in North Carolina and Tennessee before we start leading people on tours down there, although we've been in Western North Carolina 3 times riding and in Tennessee 2 times. So we do have some experience, but we really want to know the area. We really want to know the route that we plan to take before we take it, so that when you guys do come and trust us with your time and hard-earned money and company, that it can be the very best experience for you. So we're going to stick with another tour to West Virginia for now. I will put information out probably in the next few weeks about dates. And if you are interested, please send me an email to megsmotorcyclejourney@gmail.com, and I will make sure to send you out information about the tour. I am so appreciative that the 3 people that came on a tour took a chance on our first tour. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Darcy. We loved hanging out with you. We had a blast, and we are forever grateful. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys, ride safe.